Hello my Paraholic friends, Loida here from loveacrylicpainting.com. I have a super fun video for you. We're going to be doing a Halloween project. So what are we doing today? Well, we are doing a ground fogger with a glow-in-the-dark skull. So it's a ground fogger, yes, for Halloween, for putting fog outside, and it's just gonna be super fun. And that's the first component, okay? That's the first project. But I'm going to add this other really fun project to this ground fogger because my idea, okay, we're gonna see if it works because I still haven't tested my experiment here. So my idea is to use the ground fogger outside on Halloween night, right? And basically throw some fog on the ground. It's a ground fogger, duh. Anyways, but I was thinking of putting this skull. So I was thinking of putting this on top of the box. Okay, so you see how the fogger is over here, right? The fog machine. Then we have our bucket, which I'll explain later what this is all for. But I have this other box over here, and I'm planning on cutting a slit up here, and I'm going to be putting my skeleton right on top of the slit. And my idea is that when the fog comes out of the box, the fog is going to be coming out of its mouth. Like I said, I haven't tested it yet, so I'm hoping that it works. If it doesn't work, who cares? It's really cool, and it glows at night. It glows in the dark. I'll show you, or like, you already saw it. You saw it at the beginning of the video. It was glowing. So if it doesn't work the way that I'm thinking, or the way that I want to use this skull with my ground fogger, you can still use this and just put it like on the ground, right? And you can just put it there while the fog is spreading through the ground, and it'll just look really cool. This skull is going to be our second project. So this is going to be released in an upcoming video. I'm trying to edit this as fast as I can so that you can get this project done before the 31st of Halloween, in case you want to use this in your own, front lawn for the kids when they come trick-or-treating. So I want to get these two videos out as soon as possible. Keep an eye on my YouTube channel because this is coming. But in the meantime, grab your supplies list that is down below, okay? It's in the description box. And everything that you need for both of these projects is listed down below, because that way you can get your materials, have them shipped to you, and then start making everything as soon as you get those, so you can get this done. Before we get into the actual project, I have a super announcement for you, okay? So pay attention, pay attention. There is a collaboration going on. I am collaborating with 4 more artists, and we are going to be releasing 5 videos on October 31st. And the most exciting part of this collaboration is that you get to be a winner. Well, you have a chance to be a winner. So actually you have 6 chances of being a winner. All of the details for these giveaways are going to be listed down below in the description box. Check all of the details because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity to take an awesome prize, okay? It's valued at almost $400. So make sure that you check all the specifics down below. Let's get started. These are the supplies that you will need for the ground fogger. So you need a bucket with a lid. You can get a black bucket or a white bucket and then paint it later. You will also need one of these foil ducts. They can be the 4-inch or the 3-inch wide ducts, and also a light, some tape, and a fog machine. Now you also need like a knife, to cut the bucket, but you have a complete list of everything that you need in the description box below. You will need to cut 2 holes on your bucket on opposite ends so that the foil duct can go through there. So depending if your foil duct is 4 inches, then cut a 4-inch hole. If it's 3 inches, you can cut a smaller hole, a 3-inch hole, 3-inch in diameter hole. I used this lid that I had that was 4 inches, and so I just traced that on my bucket and then used a knife, one of these knives, to just basically cut all the way around. I did have a little bit of an issue with the other knife because it was causing my bucket to crack, so I used this blade to basically cut my circle. And that's why I have a little bit of tape on there, because I was trying to, cover those cracks. And I got this foil that is 4 inches wide, but I would recommend that you get the one that is 3 inches wide, because this was just too big for my small bucket. Once you have your hole cut out, then you're going to start opening, or stretching this foil duct, and you're going to insert it into both of the openings that you just cut out in your bucket. So I think I completely forgot to mention what the purpose is of this ground fogger. So we're doing this because we want the fog to stay low. If we just shoot the fog out of the fog machine, it's just going to rise automatically. But by cooling the fog down through this duct that is inside of the bucket, then the fog will stay low on the ground. And we're just going to cool down this fog by adding some ice inside of the bucket. Now you're going to attach your fog machine to one end of that duct. So I just used some duct tape and just basically put some tape all around it to seal it. Now this is the reason I was suggesting that you grab a 3-inch duct rather than a 4-inch, because the 4-inch was way too big for that little opening of my fog machine. The 3-inch duct is just going to make things a lot easier for you, and it's going to fit a lot better in that black bucket. Here's how our ground fogger looks like so far, and this end is really well sealed with that duct tape, and on this other end I put that duct through a hole that I made on a box. So I just basically measured another 4-inch hole and put the the duct through there. Now the whole idea is for that fog to go through the duct that is inside of the bucket, and it's going to get chilled by some ice that we're going to put in there. And so therefore the fog is going to come out cooler on the other end where the box is. That fog will come out through one of the slits that I'll make on the box, either on the top or on the side. And the idea is for the fog to come out through the mouth of the skull. But if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to cover that top hole and make one on the side so that the fog can stay low on the ground, and just place the skull right in front. And as you can see here, I spray painted the box so that it doesn't look ugly, and you can paint it with gold paint or black paint, whatever you want. Just use spray paint. And then don't forget to watch the second video where I will be teaching you how to do this glow-in-the-dark skull. Ha 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 ha.